Welcome, future 6th graders, to Robinson Middle School. This is the outside, the front of the building, the place that you will see as you come to the school on your very first day, and subsequently all the other areas. This area right here is where parents drop off. There's usually a crossing guard in this area, and he will let you cross the street when it is safe. But cars usually come up this direction. Parents drop off kids on this side. Parents drop off kids on this side. Sometimes they even use this parking lot over here. The parking lot on the side, that is reserved for staff parking. But occasionally students with wheelchairs or things of that nature, if you need to be dropped off in that location, that'll work as well. In the afternoons, you're also going to be picked up in the same location. So pick up. A lot of times kids are waiting right here in this area. We've got some benches. We've got some places that you can hang out and wait for your car to pick you up. So let's take an inside peek at our school. Usually all of these doors are open, but there's usually an adult here to greet you. Let's see if it's open today. Aha! And as you enter the building, it's kind of a mess right now because of different things. There's our secretary. She's in there getting ready for your all's arrival. So this is the entrance to the school. And as you first come in, you'll have the office on the right. Parents, if you ever need to check in, there's a video conference out there. Of course, Miss Mason can always help you. All right, so as we come in, this door, now all of these doors remain locked. In the morning, you will want to go into the auditorium. We'll get some pictures of the auditorium. Then, down this hall, after the auditorium. When you leave the auditorium, 6th graders, you want to come this direction. This right here will be the 6-1 hall. You got some great teachers. Oh, bathrooms. This is the girls' bathroom. So girls' bathroom's nice and close. The boys' bathroom's on the other side of the office. It's good to know where you need to go. So this is our 6-1 group right here. We've got a math class, Miss Coleman. Well, I'm not going to say teachers because they might change. So we got math, we got a history class, then we've got language arts and science. And right here is the science lab. So this is one of our science labs. It's actually Mr. Bass's classroom currently. So you could be coming in here for science labs or for your class if you happen to have Mr. Bass. Now, this side of the building, as you come down from the auditorium and down from the 6-1 group, you will come to this area. This is where we have our classes that are for 6-3. So we have the language arts, we have math, and then we have social studies and another science class. So those 4 classes keep you together, and we'll get you some rated arts classes. But make sure, kids, this is important. As you come to school, you will be having a locker. And the locker has to have a lock. So you have to learn how to do this type of lock. And we'll give you some links in the description of how to do these types of locks. Very important that you know how to spin it fully to the right at least 2 times. Stop at your first number, then spin 1 full direction to the left, stop at your second number, and then stop on your 3rd number, and it should open. If I knew the combination, that would have opened, but I don't know that. All right, let's see, what else? Oh, let's go to this area. So we've talked about car riders and what you're able to do. So let's see about people who are not car riders. Bus rider, or even if you are with some of the other groups like Boys and Girls Club, they pick up on this side as well. So this is the side of the building. Now you could, when you come in the morning, you'll need to go in that area I just went in, but at the end of the day you could use this exit over here. So this is where the buses are. The buses will be lined up, big long line of buses all the way down, and they will take care of you and get you home safe. Some of you might have some classes from 6-1 or 6-3. We might get new names for those, but that's what they're currently called. So if you come past 6-1, 6-3, you pass the bus stop area, you'll come in this way, come around the corner. To the right is a staircase. To the left are the yellow lockers. That's where our 8th grader classes are. Some related arts classes, we'll give you a tour of those here in a second. But if you go this far, we do have another bathroom on this side for boys and girls. And then over here, we have 8th grade hallway. So we keep you out of there. Then when you come around the corner, come on up these stairs. And you'll see some more yellow lockers. And these yellow lockers is 6-2. They have their own boys and girls restrooms. Then, they also have, actually that's the 7th grade science lab, but there's a math class. Some of you might be having that class. But down here on this end, there's another math class all the way at the end, a language arts class, social studies, and science. On some awesome days, some of you get to go outside. If we ever have a fire drill, you can use this fire escape area right here. And then if we come out this direction, there's people working on the building because it's summertime. And if we come out to this side, there's teacher parking over here. But again, that's the bus area. And then on this side, we have the football field and the track. Hopefully some of you will be joining the track team. Hopefully when you turn to be a 7th or 8th grader, you'll be joining the football team. This playground here is for our classes for kids with special needs. So you don't need to be hanging out over there. But you do want to hang out on this. When you have your physical education class, you will be taking the track, running the track, walking the track, doing all kinds of stuff on the track. So it's official track size. Got different lanes, we got markers for passing off the batons for our relays and all kinds of fun stuff. When you join the track team, you could be a long jumper. This is the track for the long jump, jumps into the sand pit over there. Of course, we got the football field. You see the hurdles on the side. Great place to play. So sometimes you'll have your related arts classes, they'll take you to physical education, and you can come and hang out on the bleachers, take roll call, and then play some fun games.
This part of the field is also where we have our back to school bash. We set up tents and have lots of food trucks and things we've done in the past. Hopefully that will continue for your 6th grade year.
If you are on the track team and you choose to throw the discus, that's the discus area. Inside that little cage. Looks like baseball, but it's not. So you spin around and throw the disc, and it's awesome. Good competition, good fun. If you are a baseball player, over here is our baseball field. Sometimes the softball team will practice out there, but that is not, they have a mound, so girls don't throw on that. So that's just for baseball games. Out here, sometimes you'll be playing different games during your physical education classes as well, your PE classes. So big nice field, got dugouts and all kinds of awesomeness. And that's the mall. More gym class info. So as we're coming around, this is the entrance to the school where the gym is. This area, we have 4 square. Got some hoops for shooting. Looks like some of the they took them apart for Corona apparently. But this is an area where you play PE. There's all kinds of fun games you can play over here as well. All right, so we need to go back into the school. Here we are. Girls' locker room, boys' locker room. coach's office and also a coach's office. So very nice. So when you're coming down from we're now at the front of the building, if you're coming down from you can see all the way down to the end of the building down there, that's the 6-1 and 6-2 classes. A lot of you will be down there. So when you come down to gym, you come down this way and you'll enter either the large gym or the small gym, depending upon which class you have. This is the small gym. And that's 9 square over there. That's a fun game. But this is where the small gym is. So good place to play, hang out. This is the big gym. This is where I play basketball, volleyball. So we have the big gym on this area. Come and see the games, support the team, sit up in the stand. Sometimes you can even sit down here and take score. All right, so you notice how I came out of these doors, but I went in down there. That's the pattern that we have. We don't come in these doors, we go out those doors when class is over. All right, different kind of stuff. If you all need the nurse, everybody needs a nurse once in a while. You gotta come down here to the nurse. She's real nice. She'll take care of you. Here's the counseling office. See ya. All right, so normally again, these things are not in the hall. We are taking a tour during the summertime. All right, welcome to the cafeteria. Here is where you come and eat. And over there, you pick up your food. There's 3 different places you can do that. Make sure you know your lunch number. Should be the same one you had in elementary school, so no big deal. All right. And some of you might have assigned seats, some of you might not, depending upon how good you are at lunch. And these are our crests. Izabindi, House Izabindi, House on the Stod. These are our houses, like Harry Potter. Y'all familiar with Harry Potter and the different houses that they have? Here at Robinson, we have houses as well. We've also got Al Turismo and River. Pretty fun. You get inducted into a house, and you can get house points. And we keep track of that house points. That's what that big TV is for. That TV keeps track of all the house points, just like in Harry Potter. If you pass the lunchroom, and if we turn to the right, that's the 8th grade classrooms, but there is the theater class, and sometimes the Spanish class is down in this area. So let's go see if they're open really quick. If you get older and you become a STARS helper, you can help out in Miss Height's class for students with special needs. All right, and this is where we have the drama class. It's right at the back of the theater. So Miss Oswayne is our current drama teacher. And then we go right back here. Here's the stage. So here's the auditorium when you come in the morning. You will come in those back doors. And again, we've got our houses on each side. But in the middle is where the 8th graders sit. On this side is where the 7th graders sit. So when you come in, you're going to take a right. I know it's left on the video. But you're going to take a right and you're going to sit in this section if you are a bus rider or a car rider that arrives early. If you arrive before 7:35, that's when the first bell rings. If you arrive before 7:35, you'll need to come to the auditorium. If you want to get breakfast, a lot of times students will get here, they'll decide they want to get breakfast, and you can go to breakfast by walking through these doors. And right over there is the cafeteria. So it works out pretty well. School seems kind of big, but you'll get used to it pretty quick. All right, related arts classes. If you are an orchestra student, you will want to go about this area. We got orchestra and we got chorus. If you are a singer, la, 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 come on down to chorus with Miss Kearney. And then we've also got the band students. You want to be part of the big DB band. Make sure you come on down to the band room. And then if you have art, it's over here with Miss Prindle. So, not too hard. Find your way around. So here's our houses. Rivera All Turismo has been on style. Normally that TV's on with lots of stuff telling us the scores and who's winning, who's in the lead. Pretty successful in our sports around here. And here we are in the office.
All right. Wow.
All right, sixth graders, if you have lost something, the first thing you want to do is retrace your steps if you can't find it. This is our lost and found area. We've actually got some over here as well. And take your clothes off. Lots of kids leave their clothes. Another class you might have. If you're coming, we're upstairs, and if you come around the corner, oh, we haven't gone to the library yet either. Gotta do that. So coming around from the library, down this hallway, you might have a class with Mr. Singleton. And Mr. Singleton has STEM, or computers, or CAD. He's got different fun classes that he teaches. And he actually made this with this 3D printer. So hopefully you all can have his class. And there are 2 of his 3D printers over there. And different things that they have made. We actually have a bridge building contest as well. But great class, great fun. Learn lots of stuff. One of our school plays that we've had in the past. Our awesome band. Another school play. So once you get older, you become a 7th grader, you'll be coming down this 7th grade hall. We're right on top of the 6th grade hall. All right, now some of you 6th graders coming up from 6-3, you'll come up this direction. You can come up those. You might even have lockers up there. Now, this is our courtyard. It's starting to look a little better. And here is our media center, or the library. So lots of fun books. Lots of things to read, learn about. And Miss Sturgill actually has a coding class, so she'll teach coding from over here, as well as media stuff. This is part of our Lego League, our robotics. Now I know that we went over a lot amount of material in a short amount of time, but don't you all worry. It won't be a problem whatsoever. The first week of school, the teachers are going over everything that you will need to know. There's even a tour that you're going to take. There's a lot of questions you may have. You'll all get answers. Don't feel like you need to rewatch this video over and over and over. And of course, Miss Mason can always help you. So don't worry if you feel like you have lots of questions. That's normal. Totally normal. All students coming to school have questions. And those questions will be answered.